Welcome to SoCal Surf with Dan Nappy. Today, just a perfect day at Huntington Beach Pier. It was a little small and a little bit soft and mushy, but everything else was perfect. We had just beautiful sunshine, warm air. The water has warmed up to about 64, I think, and it was just about waist high. Occasionally, and I mean very occasionally, one would come in bigger, but for the most part, they were waist to shoulder high. And at first, we first got there, the tide was high, not extremely high, but high that it wasn't breaking very much on the outside, and everybody was on the inside. And so we went out to the outside and waited, and waves would come in every few minutes, and we would catch them and then try to, link them into the inside break. And a lot of times you could do that and then get that shore break, but you want to get out of there in a hurry because that shore break is right on the sand. So for the first hour, we were pretty much catching any wave we wanted. It wasn't crowded on the outside. It was crowded on the inside. So I got some really good lefts and some really good rights. And it was really easy to paddle out because there weren't one wave after another. They were just pretty mellow. And so you didn't have to duck dive hardly at all. And just paddle out, get ready for the next one. And then pretty easy to get in position. You had to paddle left or right, depending on where the wave was. So the takeoff area was large, but occasionally one would come right to you, and so you just turn and go. And I had some real good rights where I had a nice bottom turn, just swung the nose around and just headed back down the wave. And it usually fizzled out. I'd say half of them fizzled out before it got to the second break or the shore break, but occasionally the one that you could ride a little further and do a few more turns. And so it was just beautiful. And there wasn't a single cloud in the sky, just perfectly blue sky, which made the water very blue as well. So it was just picturesque, beautiful Southern California weather, which has been a long time coming because it's been such an intermittent rainstorm every other day, it seems like. But we've been getting, a lot more sun, and that's what we're paying the high taxes for. So a beautiful Southern California day down here, and the surf was just fantastic. And then it got a little crowded closer to 8:30 to 9. It started to get a lot more people coming in. So from about 8:30 on, just one after the other starting coming in the water. And that's when it got harder to get your wave because every time you turned to go, there was somebody on it. And the other thing was there was a contest on the south side of the pier. So we have double the amount of people on the north side of the pier, which is way more than it should. So it got real difficult to get waves between 8:30 and 9, and that's when we left. We just couldn't put up with all the people, not just riding waves, but paddling in, paddling out. They were everywhere. So a lot of people. And when it's smaller and it's a beautiful day like this, you're going to get a whole lot more people in the water. So pretty busy as far as the surf was concerned. Wasn't any wildlife. I didn't see anything but a few birds today, so that's good. And there's not been any shark talk, another big plus. I'm getting a little tired of the shark talk. I don't know if they've stopped reporting it, thinking they want people to come to the beach, or if the sharks have moved on. I don't know. Haven't heard anything for days now. So that's good. The water's warming up, and I think they need to move on, and that's what I think they're doing. So it's been just a perfect day out in the water, a perfect day out of the water. It looks like you can do about anything you want down here today. Ride your bicycle, walks, stay on the beach. Just a great day. So that is all for today. Pretty short podcast, just excellent waves. Just perfect. So I will see what happens tomorrow. We have some rookies with us, some guys from Salt Lake. One guy from Salt Lake, and he had a great time. He brought the boogie board and a soft top and was riding both of them, one at a time, not at the same time, of course. But he was having a good time, mostly I think on the boogie board and the shore break, and that's where he spent most of the time. And he said it was great. So I'm really happy. Tomorrow we're probably going to go to Newport only because it's easier, and I think he might have a little bit more fun on the bigger board at Newport. So we shall see how that goes. So until then, check out our sponsors, nappyclothing.com, taskbullet.com, and with the Swing Easy hammocks, that's right. And mine, of course, WordPress, Dan Nappy, Elephant in the Room is the name of the book. We're just about to finish that up. It's a little story. It's nothing big. It's not a big best-selling novel. It's just a little story to read. It's completely free. There's absolutely no charge to read it. So do that, and I will see you maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. We shall see. Thanks for listening. Bye.